Hello everybody, I'm Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 9494, Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. This set includes 300 pieces and originally retailed for $39.99 back in February of 2012. Now this is a set that I really remember buying at the LEGO store back in the day when it first released. Really amazing set for the time period, including some very awesome minifigures right there, which you can see listed off to the side, and especially showing the ones that are new, which LEGO actually used to do that back in the day. Wish that they do that now, but either way, looking at the box art, you do get your Darth Maul at the top, which is pretty nostalgic for the time period, with your blue LEGO Star Wars logo. You get another look at the set down there, in addition to the main picture of Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, which is in that more dark green color compared to the yellow one that you'd normally see, so that's also pretty nice to see that they did do that back in the day. Turning around to the very back of the box, you can take a better look at some of the different play features going on for the set and angles of the ship, which is pretty cool to see, and especially seeing that going on from the very top is pretty cool to see that LEGO did put that back in the day. Top of the box features your regular LEGO stuff in various different languages, actual size of your minifigure, choking hazards, and more stuff in various languages, smaller pictures. And then finally we have the LEGO trademarks covered up by that sticker from LEGO Shop, and then our barcode for this set. So yeah, that's pretty much all for the box, so let's take a look at the instructions, minifigures, and final overall model. Looking at the instructions, we pretty much mimic the box minus the stuff that you'd normally see from the side with the other two builds. Very back features the Win Kid for the time period. Flip right open to a quick advertisement for the February 2012 wave of LEGO Star Wars sets, and I currently have reviews up for the X-Wing TIE Fighter as well as the two battle packs. As for these other two sets, this one I should be reviewing sometime this year, and same goes for this one, which I still gotta find the helmets for those two characters. For some reason I can't find them. But either way, we also get another advertisement for the set, also showcasing your characters yet again. Same sort of pictures you saw on the back of the box. Piece count for 1 1/4 pages, which is just very odd to say right there. And then we have the final overall model where we apply all those stickers. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for the instructions, so let's take a look at our minifigure selection. Taking a look at our first minifigure, we have Anakin Skywalker. This minifigure is exclusive due to the facial print, which is a new double-sided facial expression for this version of Anakin Skywalker. We have seen those printed legs and the printed torso piece previously in other versions of his character. We also do get the arms in that black color, one black hand for the glove, and then we also do get a light flesh hand. Accessory is the regular blue lightsaber piece, which you also get for Obi-Wan. Pretty nice to see that. And then we get some back printing for his character. There's a quick look at that. And then, like I said, double-sided facial expression is exclusive, one with these darkened eyes. I really love that facial expression from the front, and then you can turn that right around to see a even more angry look from the other side. Well, the other one was a little bit better, but either way, this one looks a little bit more human, at least in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for Anakin Skywalker. Very nice to get the hairpiece inside that dark brown color compared to the regular brown. For our next minifigure, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi with these dark tan legs. They definitely point that out on Brickset. But either way, this minifigure is exclusive due to the arrangement of parts. We have seen that torso print previously, as well as that facial expression previously on other versions of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Just like Anakin, we do get the lightsaber as the accessory, the blue lightsaber. No printing on the legs, which is kind of disappointing. Only the prints from both the front and the back of the torso. And then we do get a double-sided facial expression, one with this more concerned, unhappy look from the front, and then one looks a little bit more furious from the other side. And then we also do get the Clone Wars style hairpiece, the newer style Clone Wars hairpiece, which is also pretty nice to get inside that orange color. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for Obi-Wan. One of the more cooler characters included in the set is Newt Gunray, which this is a more episode 3 style compared to the one that we saw for the Clone Wars, which is pretty cool that LEGO actually gave us this character. The printing on this character is kinda off-center. You can see that between the print on the slope compared to the print on the main torso piece, which is my only complaint with this character, but otherwise just very well done by LEGO. We get the plain brown arms and the olive green hands for the flesh tone. We get the printing from the back of the torso, no back printing on the slope piece, and then we get the prints from the front of the facial expression for the face, and then you also do get this piece, which was introduced with the Clone Wars version inside that dark red color, which is also pretty cool to see that piece in. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for Newt Gunray. For our next minifigure, we have a security battle droid. This minifigure is not exclusive, but also comes within 2 other sets, not counting this one. Compared to your regular battle droid characters, we do get a dark red body piece, we get 1 curved arm and 1 straight arm for the accessory of the regular style gun, and you can move this character all around using the clip pieces for the hands and the legs, and also the head piece. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this battle droid. And then finally, for our last minifigure, we have R2-D2. This minifigure is not exclusive, but also came within 9 other sets, not counting this one. Now, the print for the body is the same one that we had been getting since the beginning of LEGO Star Wars, though the print for the head is new inside that lighter gray color for this particular version, which is pretty nice to note. You do get the pin piece connection for the legs, so then you can move those back and forth, and we only get the printing from the front of the main body piece, and we get the printing all around the dome. And it's a very interesting version of R2-D2. I remember this one being probably one of my favorites, though definitely they have improved upon the design of his character. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for R2-D2. So taking a look at the final overall model for this set, we get 3 different builds. Let's take a look at the smallest 2 first. Now, 2 of the more interesting builds included within this set for the very first time in LEGO form are these 2 platform areas where you can have Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting on Mustafar, which I think it's really crazy that they did include this as part of this set. Of course, you get both your characters of Anakin and Obi-Wan, and you can have them fighting. As such, you just place their feet onto the studded area. Just gonna bring us up a little bit, but here is your 2 characters of Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting on Mustafar. Very cool that you can do that within this particular set. One thing that I do have to note yet again when it comes to this particular set is that Anakin for some reason has the high ground. Of course, you can switch these 2 characters up on which area that they are fighting on, but this is what is shown on the box and instructions for this particular set. Definitely an interesting way to depict this battle, though I think that they did a little bit of a better job when it came to the 2020 release set from January. Removing our characters and taking a look at these builds, we do get some circular plate pieces just for the main base, which also are inside that red color with a little bit of that translucent orange for like the flames of the lava. Very cool to see that, and the clip pieces for the little flames as well. You get the translucent clear pieces just to show that this is a levitating character. You can also move the arms up and down with that bar connection right there, which is pretty nice to see, and you can also move the little hands, which are those serving hand pieces, though it does show them in that position within the instructions. You also do get a little bit of trans clear between the neck area for this character, which I think is also very cool, and that is also connected using a clip piece connection, so you can just see how that is all overall done using the battle droid arm pieces inside that light gray color. And then you get the eyes, which are inside that translucent pink color, and then you get the studded area from the top, so then you can place a minifigure up there. As for the other build, we do get a similar bottom part as well as more of those translucent clear pieces just to show that this is a levitating area, and then we get the clip pieces all around, which are at some angles just so then it shows like that this is just a platform area. You get another clip piece from the side, which also has this. I'm not really too sure what that is, but I believe that's supposed to be like a control for this particular vehicle or something. Not really too sure, like I said, but either way, very interesting to have this just as another little platform where you can place your character of Obi-Wan and have him fighting Anakin right there, which, like I said, high ground is just not working in this scene. And then finally, looking at Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, instead of the normal yellow color scheme that we see for this vehicle, we have a dark green look, which I believe this is the first time that we're actually getting it in that color, so that's also pretty nice. We do get some stickers on these flag pieces on both sides. You can also flip it over to take a better look at the other stickers. Same stickers going on for all of these, just reversed. You can see the same thing going on from the very bottom where we have the stickers on both sides. Really amazing that they did pay attention to detail when it comes to that. And like I said, just stickers on all of those. We also do get some interesting prints, including one on this larger dish piece for the main cockpit, as well as, of course, the main cockpit area itself, which was a piece that was introduced all the way back in the day with Episode 3 sets. So taking a quick look at that, you can see the little symbols from the side. Very cool to see that. And it is inside that more translucent black color. In order to access the cockpit, you just gotta lift it up like such. Very nice and easy. Axle connection right down at the bottom right there. When you look inside the main cockpit, all you get is this little steering area, which I think is very funny that you get the little lever that's really it. That's all that Anakin has. No control panels or any of that. No stickered or printed pieces in there. Kind of disappointing, but I just think it's really funny that that's the only little control inclusion. Now, when it comes to placing your character in here, we do get 2 clip pieces from the very back. Those are used to store Anakin's lightsaber, which I think is really cool that we do get that just as an extra option. You get 2 clip pieces, one from the blade and one for the handle piece, and then you can sit down your minifigure of Anakin right on the studs right in front of the little control area, and there you go. You have Anakin controlling his thing. Not really too sure how he's gonna reach over to get that lever because his hands won't be able to do that, so I guess he's just gonna have to use his teeth for now, which I think is fine. Now, closing that right back up, it's just a nice and easy fit right there. We do get the different type of clip piece connection when it comes to the wings from each side, so then you can adjust them up and down right there. There is a spot from the very bottom right here where we have these slope pieces in order to stop it at a certain point, which I do really like. Get the clip piece connection for the side wings like I mentioned before. Those really aren't hiding much from those sides, though when it comes to this side for the wings, we do get this little hole opening which you can place your minifigure of R2-D2 in. So just placing this down one more time, you can turn R2's head to the side and plop him right in that little hole. Very nice and easy connection using the jumper plate that's all the way at the bottom. You can also see his feet from down below. You can also slightly move those if you really want to, but that's really not the point. From the other side down here, we do get some flick fire missiles. Those are pretty cool to see. All you gotta do to launch those is, of course, flick like such. And that goes out into the distance, never to be found again, unless you can reach it and then reload it like such. We only get those 2 from that particular area. That's all for the flick fire missiles. We also get some pretend guns from the front, which are pretty nice to see. Clip piece connection for those. Stickers from the very front of those 2x4 tile pieces in light gray. And then we get the engines from the very back of the vehicle. You can take a look at that. So overall, for $40, I think that the set was definitely worth it back in the day. You get some very nice exclusive minifigures, though they do reuse parts that we see in other versions of the characters. It's pretty nice to get them still the same. We also see Anakin's Jedi Interceptor for the very first time in that dark green color scheme, which is very cool that LEGO decided to make it in that color. We get a little bit of the duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan, which is another very cool thing to see in the set. And we even got some of those throw-in characters, which is something that LEGO used to do back in the day, just toss characters in for no reason. They don't really go along with any of the builds included, but I think it's just really nice that we got them still the same. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!